Have you ever felt completely paralyzed by everything you need to do? What if I told you that the solution to overwhelming task paralysis isn't better time management? For years, I struggled with what psychologists now call the impossible task syndrome. I tried every productivity system out there. Then I discovered research that completely changed my perspective. Today, I'm going to share the exact method I developed. It's a fundamentally different approach based on how your brain actually processes overwhelming challenges. By the end of this video, you'll understand and a step-by-step method. Before we dive in, let's clarify what we mean by the impossible task. These are tasks that are objectively doable. You've done similar tasks before. Feel disproportionately overwhelming, create intense avoidance, often trigger feelings of shame. Common examples include responding to important emails, making necessary phone calls. Traditional productivity advice often fails because it assumes the barrier is complexity. Animation showing brain processes during task paralysis. When you encounter a task that feels overwhelming, your brain processes it as a threat. We create unrealistic expectations about how easy or motivating a task should feel. Impossible tasks become fused with emotions like anxiety, shame, or fear of failure. Display comparison between traditional advice and psychological reality. Willpower is a limited resource. Motivation is unstable and fluctuates. Breaking tasks into smaller steps works for complex projects but not for emotionally charged tasks. Traditional advice can inadvertently create shame when it doesn't work, worsening task paralysis. Demonstration of the method with visual aids. Recognize it as task paralysis instead of a personal failing. Acknowledge overwhelm as a normal neurological response. Use box breathing, cold exposure, or physical movement to deactivate the threat response system. Separate the task from its emotional weight using defusion techniques. Identify an action so small it bypasses the threat response entirely. Leverage behavioral momentum by setting a clear stopping point. Document the experience, identify patterns, and reinforce the identity shift. Show examples of adaptations for different scenarios. Use compressed psychological first aid, emergency MVAs, and external body doubling. Spend more time on diffusion techniques, pair with emotional support, and give yourself permission for imperfection. Restructure your environment, develop rituals, and batch process similar tasks. Give yourself permission to create badly. Focus on structured play and introduce constraints to reduce overwhelm. Display solutions to common challenges. Create a minimum viable method with just 2 steps, a 30-second reset and a micro MVA. Experiment with the just one more approach, the timer method or the curiosity bridge. Implement a prevention protocol such as task vaccination or environmental design. Use the impossible task triage to prioritize and build confidence. Camera pulls back to show the organized workspace in full. Remember, the goal isn't to never feel overwhelmed. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up.